Your OpenClaw keeps breaking and you don't know how to fix it. You see all of these other videos talking about utilizing Codex in order for you to fix your agent or fix your broken OpenClaw system, but they don't actually show you how to do it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and I have a use case for it that I'm going to show you. So by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how to utilize Codex in order for you to either change or fix something in the config or completely and utterly repair the config if it's completely broken. So you're not going to want to go anywhere. This is a full-fledged breakdown, and I'm actually going to be showing you how to do this live. Now, my name is Andrew. I run 11 AI agents across 3 businesses, 2 of which are 7-figure companies. I've logged over 700 plus hours at this point building AI agents inside of OpenClaw, and I've scaled my AI agency to multiple 5 figures without hiring a single human employee. And I know you're tired of hearing people tell you that you should just utilize Codex in the terminal to fix something and not show you exactly how to do it. Well, I'm not necessarily fixing something in this video, but what I am going to be doing is I am going to be changing my main agent Machiavelli to the Opus 4.7 API key that I have, instead of having him running on GPT 5.5. I've been running into some issues and I need to change that, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and show you exactly how I utilize Codex to make this happen, because obviously my AI agent, Machiavelli, he's great, but for some reason he's the only one that is having an issue with GPT 5.5. It's just being very, very odd, so I want to show you exactly how I would go about doing this. Now, the last thing I am going to say is the following. If you are interested in having me set up your OpenClaw or Hermes agent, or you're wanting me to do a done-for-you AI agent build or a workflow build, or you want to do it with me or like a done with you, so that way you're able to actually walk through it with me side by side and learn exactly what I'm doing, so you can take the knowledge and learn and do it yourself, and or you just want to have a consultation call. Maybe you're having issues with your workflow. Maybe you're having issues with your setup. Maybe you're having issues with your AI agent and you want me to come in and see what the problem is and potentially fix it for you and make sure that you can walk away with a set of actionables if we run over time that you can go ahead and utilize and get some support there, then go ahead and click the link down in the description below. It will take you right to a type form where you can go ahead and fill that out if you with. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead, jump right in here. I'm inside of my terminal, inside of my Mac Mini. I'm just screen sharing, so I didn't have to do all the cable management change and stuff like that. So this is how I do it, and I do it through Tailscale. Now, with that being said, we're going to come in here, and I'm going to assume you have Codex installed in your terminal. If you do not have Codex installed inside of your terminal, then what you are going to do is go ahead and simply run this command. The command is down in the description below. I popped it up on the screen there. You're going to install the command. Once you get you're going to install Codex with that command. Once that's done, then you're going to do exactly what I'm doing, okay? Now, if you want to double check and just make sure that Codex installed after you utilize the command that I gave you, you'll just come in here and do Codex -- version, and it will come here and it says Codex CLI 0.128.0. That's how you know Codex is in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out Codex. This is going to be the command that you essentially do and put in the terminal in order to actually open this up, okay? In order for you to actually come in here and open up Codex's CLI, you're gonna need to, or Codex's interface, I should say, you're gonna wanna do that Codex, and then you're gonna do the parenthesis, and then this is what you're gonna type in. This is essentially like where you would put your prompt, okay? So I'm gonna put, I want you to change my main agent Machiavelli's brain from GPT 5.5 to the Anthropic API key that we have stored in the config. Can you do that? And then I'll close the prompt with the parenthesis. Now it is going to open up Codex as it does right there, and it's going to go ahead and do its thing. Now, this is very simply put exactly how I do this, and I'm going to blur out any API keys if I do see any of them, but nonetheless, this is what I would come in and do, because I don't know why, but I'm not having this issue on Hermes, okay, where I'm utilizing GPT 5.5 in order for me to run the agent, but for some reason, Machiavelli, out of my 10 other agents that I have running on my OpenClaw, This one is the only one that's having an issue, and I really don't understand why. It's being really weird. It'll sometimes time out. Sometimes it'll tell me that, it didn't finish, and it's just really, really, really annoying. So with that being said, I'm just gonna change it back so that this agent is the only agent that is operating on Opus 4.7. I do barely utilize him, and I am, I utilize him somewhat, but it's mainly when I'm doing builds and things like this. I usually use Genghis Khan for a lot of other executional things. So with that being said, it's coming in here and it is going to go ahead and try to find the API key and the profile, and then be able to go ahead and change that for me. So as you can see, it's now going into OpenClaw and doing what it needs to do in order to make this happen. Now, could I have used the AI agent to do this? Yes. Could I have easily just gone in and had Machiavelli do this himself? Yes, but I keep running into issues where sometimes it's not completing what I'm needing it to do. It's just simply like stopping completely, and then I have to reprompt it again and reprompt it again. And for some reason, I don't understand why. Now you can see here, it says done. I changed Machiavelli's main brain from OpenAI-Codex / GPT 5.5 to Anthropic Claude Sonnet 4.4. No, wrong. That's not what we want. We want Machiavelli, and that's my fault because I wasn't specific, okay? We want Machiavelli to be on Opus 0.7, not Sonnet 4. Please make the change. So I'm gonna have it go back in here and I'm just gonna have it do this. This is how I troubleshoot everything. This is exactly how I troubleshoot everything, okay? I love doing it this way. It's much easier. And now it's done. Main Machiavelli is now on Anthropic Claude Opus 4.7 inside of this JSON file. So now we're good to go. Main agent model is gonna be Opus 4.7. The heartbeat model, I'm not gonna change right this second. I'm actually gonna do the heartbeat model. I can just do this, right? I'm just gonna say, for the heartbeat model, please utilize Sonnet 4. And then it's gonna come in here and do this. And then I'm gonna show you what I would do after the fact, okay? I'm gonna show you what I would do after the fact, but we're gonna let this run and do its thing. Boom. Now the heartbeat model is now on Sonnet 4. I don't need it on Opus. It's pointless to have it on Opus. Perfect. Now, in order for this change to take place, do we need to do anything else, or can I chat with Machiavelli and he will automatically respond on Opus 4.7? And it'll tell me exactly what to do. This is why I love working with Codex. This is so easy. It makes life 10 times better. With that being said though, guys, if you are enjoying this and you are getting value from this, then please smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload content Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I go live, do live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, comment down below, let me know if you're utilizing Codex like this. I hope that you guys are, because this makes life 10 times easier. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and restart the gateway. So you can hit yes and proceed. It will restart the gateway for me, and this will be taken care of, and I'm good to go. So you can actually see that. But if I come here and say, what model are you currently operating on? We should come back. We should get a response back here. Okay, so now you can see here that it still says that it's running on OpenAI Codex GPT 5.5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a new session. So I'm gonna start new here. And then what I'm gonna do is say, what model are you currently operating on? And as you can see, the new session actually worked. So when you come in here, you see guys, this is exactly why I make the content the way that I do it, right? Because if I would have just said, yeah, go ahead and you're fine, and then I run that and you see that it's running on GPT 5.5, and now I come here and I tell you, all you have to do is hit /new, start a new session, and then boom, now it says he's running on Opus 4.7. And then what I could do is I can go back now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the screen share here, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip this screen for you here, and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna say, okay, perfect, he is good now. No one else changed models, correct? Only Machiavelli. everyone else should be running on GPT 5.5. Please confirm. So I know it probably didn't, but again, I just want to confirm. And it's nice to know that in the back of my head. So that makes me feel really good. So almost everyone is on GPT 4.5. Okay, Eddie is another client of mine, and Eddie is on a different one and on Opus 4.7. Okay, perfect. So we're good there. You could see Mercury, Victor, Jordan, Sunny, Hawk, Nikola, Nova, Newton, Genghis, Sage. All of them are operating on OpenAI Codex GPT 5.5. Machiavelli is on 4.7, and then Eddie, which is a different client of mine, he is on 4.7 as well on his own token. So overall, we are completely good to go here, and the changes are good. So then I'm going to go ahead and hit /exit. That is how you can exit the actual Codex screen and the Codex essentially like workflow. So that way you're back to the regular terminal there. And everything is done now. So I just wanted to show you guys how I fix problems here. I know before I made a video showing you exactly like just how to install and utilize Codex. So if you guys missed that video, you should definitely check that out. The link is going to be down in the description below. And also you can just go on my channel and you can see that I put that there. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That way you're notified when I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I go live on this channel every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're interested in having me set up your OpenClaw or Hermes agent for you, or you're wanting to have it done with you or done for you build where I work alongside you to build out what you want, or I just do it for you and give you the finished product, or you're just stuck and you're having issues with your current workflow and you're wanting me to help you fix the problem right then and there on a consultation call, or you're just wanting to have me build something for you on a consultation call or work with you through some issues, etc., then go ahead and click the link down in the description below and you are going to be taken to a type form. If you are qualifying to get on a call with me, then we can go ahead and get on a call. You can book and then we'll go ahead and have that call. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.